How to use a foam roller. So when you start training with me, you'll probably find that you start aching a little bit more. You get something called DOMS, delayed onset of muscle soreness, and this is just a build-up of tension in the muscle because you're pushing yourself harder than you ever have done before. So you'll know from working with me, a big part of my programming is like mobilizing, but there's little things that you can use just to make you feel a little better, especially if you started running or just lifting a little bit heavier. Things are going to ache a little bit more, and foam rollers are great. They're really cheap and they're really easy to use, so I'm going to show you some ways to do it. So the way we want to think of a foam roller is like a rolling pin for your muscles. So when you're rolling out pastry, we're making it nice and smooth. That's essentially what we're doing with our muscles. So when you exercise loads, you get loads of adhesions in the muscles, like build up of tension, knots, really knobbly areas, and these tension knotted areas affect how the muscle contracts. This over time can lead to poor flexibility and even injury. So essentially we're creating a rolling pin effect on our muscles. So I'm going to show you some key muscles that you can use and techniques around how to use the foam roller to avoid these problems. Okay, so the first one, let's start with our calves. Okay, so the calves are going to be the most uncomfortable area just because they're used every single day. So you'll find you can't put a lot of weight on them, but a good thing for us to do is just simply roll the muscle around and just massage it, okay, up and down, go the full length, turn it around, and we're just searching for those knotted areas, okay. When you find the knotted area, hold it on it and just really work it. And obviously you can put a bit more weight on by lifting your butt up and moving yourself around, and this is just about sort of having that rolling pin effect on pastry, but on your muscles, okay. So we're just really knotting them out. So we can do the same on like the side of our legs. Again, this is going to be like a little bit more uncomfortable. You'll find in this position you can't put a lot of weight. So put your foot down, really twist yourself down, work the whole area, search for an area that's a little bit more uncomfortable. Okay, and just really work that area. Again, you can do the same on your hamstrings, so the back of your legs, all the way down, search for a tight area. Really work around the whole muscle, all the way down, all the way up, search for a knotted area, hold it, and just massage. Just really picture like you're ironing out those knots, okay? The same on the front, okay? So get on the front of your leg, up and down, twist around, okay? And we're just searching for those knotted areas and we're holding it around, okay? So this is a really good thing to do that you can do at the start of your session as a bit of a warm-up. You can add it in on your days off. You can, like I like to do it just regularly at the start of my session just to really work on. You'll find that when you start training, you'll notice a really constant area. Like with me, there's a particular area on my hip that's always a little bit tighter, so I'll always work that area. And you'll start to get to know these knotted adhesions a little bit more as you start using it. So spend around 30 seconds to a minute on each muscle group, okay, calves, front and side of legs, and just iron out those knots. Be consistent with it and really start to understand what parts of your body you need to work on most. And remember, like, these are really cheap, 15 to 20 pound, and they're just big rolling pins for your muscles. Do it consistently. Start to understand where you are tightest and really work those areas. Drop me a comment below this if that's useful, and if you've got any further questions, I'm happy to answer them.